What's up, everybody? Welcome back to Life with Amandine. I hope you're all doing extremely great. As for me, no complaints at all. As per the title of this video, you can tell that we are discussing today the impact of social media in our lives. And we all know that social media is a very important thing in our lives. Like, it helps us with so many things to make it easy to connect with our family members, friends and relatives on a real-time basis. With social media, people can share pictures, videos, and communicate with their close ones. And this strengthens families together in a way that was not before in the past. Multiple studies have shown that unlimited use of social media can cause stress, bad moods, and negative mental health. Many people wake up in the morning and immediately check on the social media. That is like the very first thing they do. Snapchat, WhatsApp, Facebook, or even on platforms such as Instagram, some users feel objected to edit their pictures. Often they have to edit their pictures each and every time in order to fit in the term attractive. Users may also begin to compare themselves with others. How do I look? Am I good enough? Am I pretty enough? And that can cause real damage. Social media is a very, very powerful thing. It can help people across the world connect and inspire people to achieve social change. However, we must also realize the negative implications of social media in our lives. We do not need social media every waking moment. And it is important to realize that you need to foster a relation in a real time too, and not just via a screen. So with that being said, let us talk about what happened on the 4th of October 2021, when the owner of WhatsApp, Mark or Jen, decided to give us a break on social media and how it has impacted all of us that day. Who didn't reboot their phones? Who didn't reboot or restart their Wi-Fi connection? Just to see what the problem was. I remember when it happened, my WhatsApp was not working. I even asked my husband, was like, "Oh, restart your phone, probably there's something wrong there." And I did that, and it didn't still happen. And he tried the same thing, didn't work out. He had to ask the neighbor, and the neighbor were like, "Oh, even asked, our WhatsApp is not working." And apparently even they tried getting in touch with a family in Johannesburg. Even their story was the same thing. They were also experiencing an issue with the WhatsApp. And we didn't know that it was actually globally. We thought it was something just within the community or the country itself. And later on, that's when we noticed that, okay, this is not it has to do with WhatsApp itself. And we thought still that it has to be WhatsApp just within us, yeah. And actually it was something worldwide, and the impact of it, it touched us so much, okay, in a way that we could not do much. People were not talking anymore. Everybody was just quiet. We didn't know how to communicate anymore because we used staring on our screens, being on our own spot and doing our own thing. Nobody's really there to chat and do all these things. And when nobody can connect to you via WhatsApp or Facebook or Instagram, they don't even try to call you in a normal call or normal text. However, YouTube was in action. YouTube was working, but who is that? Not everybody really puts so much interest in YouTube as they do in their WhatsApp pages, on Instagram and Facebook pages. All right, so that is just how much we value those type of social medias in our lives, those type of pages in our lives. And it is good, it's important because it helps us connect with our family members and in distance, so it is very helpful, it's good, but it shouldn't become something so much into us that when it's not there, we cannot function, we cannot do anything. We just sit around there and trying to figure out what is the problem, then just let it be because there's still life beside it. All right, what was happening in the past? How were those people communicating their time? They were still lives, okay? People still lived. So nowadays, it just shows that this generation is so much into social media, and that could cause so much damages in our lives. And there were news all around it. Apparently, the reason why they've disconnected Instagram, Facebook and WhatsApp is because there's so many people that hasn't been vaccinated. Apparently those that were not yet vaccinated are the ones to whom they've disconnected their social media pages. And it was crazy because we were like, what? How could that be? How do they know that I'm not yet vaccinated? Because but let's say that the way to do that, and to disconnect us until we get ourselves vaccinated, what do you think we're going to happen? I'm sure the next day the queue would have been very long, like extremely long. The president was going to be shocked with the amount of people on the queue just to get themselves vaccinated, for them to regain the freedom of operating social media. Okay, you see, so yeah, let us use our social media wisely. Let us know what we're really there for. How is it really impacting our life? Let it impact our lives in a good way, not in a way that it becomes negative and toxic, all right? Not in a way that it makes us not be able to function anymore, because that's not just life, okay? We should be able to live out of it as well. All right, so with that being said, so comment down below, let me know what you think about this video, and thanks to Mark for returning our social media pages, and it was not due to vaccine. So thank you so much for watching. It's been a pleasure being on your screen once again. My name is Amandine Mirandi. Stay connected until further upload. Follow me on my Instagram pages. It's Life with Amandine. Let's connect there as well. Until next time, keep safe, keep subscribing. Cheers.